Hello, welcome to the Rooms with Ronald podcast, brought to you by the Multifamily Media Network. I'm your host, Ronald Harrington. In 2023, I set an intention to shop 100 apartment communities to see how leasing was evolving around the country. Rooms with Ronald was born out of that experience. In this series, I share my experiences and engage in meaningful conversations with other professionals in the industry as we discuss all things related to leasing and marketing. Join in as we expand the Rooms with Ronald experiment. Hello, and welcome to Rooms with Ronald, the Micro Living Edition. I'm your host, Ronald Harrington. Welcome back. Today's Micro Living, we are going to talk about, is your message being lost in translation? Not like, from English to Spanish or anything like that, but how you're delivering your message. Is it lost in this person's translation? I recently just started digitally shopping a whole bunch of properties online, and I've kind of noticed the same trend that I could take each property in that region or that area that I was shopping and pull out some of the language and just insert another property, and it would be the same message. There's nothing unique about these messages that are going out, which led me to believe that we're relying heavily on AI to do all of our follow-ups, which is creating frustration to our prospects, which then in returns means that we're probably losing prospects from coming in to tour us because they're getting all of the same messages at the same time from different communities. And they're like, well, they're all the same, so I'm just going to pick ABC property. So you need to really think about the message that you're sending when you're using the AI and finding ways to customize it to stand out, right? I see a lot of things for your rental inquiry, your new apartment, things for your interest. All of these are flooding my inbox, and I'm getting flooded at the same time on the same pattern when they're using the same type of AI. It's our job to provide a message that resonates with our prospects. But in order to do that, we have to know who our prospects are. We have to know who our residents are and the type of message, and then needs to be centered around that. So I want you to think for a moment about a couple different things, right? So think about when you first were hired on. You're brand new to the property. You didn't know anything, right? It's not like hopefully your boss or your supervisor didn't flood you with emails and just tell you to read them all and figure it out. Why do we do that to our prospects, right? We get a lead, we get the AI, and then all of a sudden it's just figure it out. I mean, I've shopped 9 properties in person now, and I have yet to receive a phone call post-tour. Not a single person's called me. It's all been relied on text messages and email, and not even that personalized touch. So these messages, it's hard to decipher what you're saying, right? There's a lot of fluff. There's a lot of like, come tour. Well, I've already toured. We offer these great amenities. I know the great amenities. The message is lost. Why are you emailing me at this point? I already came in. I've already toured. I've already seen your property. You should be picking up the phone and having a conversation with me. Remind me of that voice. Remind me of that excitement that I might have felt when I came to tour. Remind me what I loved about your community. You are delivering the message. You deliver all sorts of messages, right? You deliver the message on the website. Your marketing team is doing that. You deliver the message on the first follow-up. Maybe your AI, maybe it's you. I want you to go in and I want you to shop online several different competitive of yours. And I want you to see the type of message that you are receiving. Does it sound like what you're sending? Does it sound like every other property? Because if it does, you are getting lost in the mass emails and the mass texts from your competitors. So you need to learn to stand out. This is your time to shine. I hear often or not, well, AI is going to take my job and AI is going to do this. AI can't replace the human. You just need to learn to adapt your skills to complement the AI. So, you pick up the phone, you call them, you're delivering a different message now. You take those skills and you learn to go out into the community and build relationships with the community that send people to you. Your AI can't do that. AI can't put on resident events. AI can't fix maintenance or work orders and deliver exceptional customer experience. You can though, but you have to get out of the mindset that AI is going to take my job. AI is going to do my job for me. Find ways to stand out. The quickest way and the easiest way, and we're going to do a whole segment, a full-length episode on this, is using the telephone to your benefit. The telephone is not a scary device that is from the 1980s and no one uses it anymore, right? While I may not pick up your call the first time, leave me a voicemail. Show me that excitement. Get me excited about your product, your community, and the fact that you called me. No one else is doing that anymore, right? So pick up the phone, find a way to stand out. If you're going to text message, make sure that that message is customized to me. If you're going to email, make sure that it's personalized to me, that the message is clear. The message should include what the call to action is. It should include what it means to be a resident at your community. I want to know that. What it means that the lifestyle that you are selling to me as a prospect, I need to know that in every message that you deliver to me. It starts with your website. Work with your teams that build your website. Maybe it's your marketing team. Maybe you're small and it's you that builds it. Think about that interaction and that message you need to portray. You need to portray it onto every single prospect to get them to start to think about, ooh, I could see myself living here. I want to live here. Once you can figure out how to deliver the message in a unique way, quickly, you are going to see an increase in not just traffic, but you will also see it in tours, in leases, and you will see it in renewals. So, homework for today is find your competitors, go in, put a digital guest card in, see what messaging you're getting back. Look at the follow-up routine, look at the subject lines, look at the body of the email and say to yourself, am I sticking out or does mine look the same? Do it to yourself even. If you're not sure what the message is or what the follow-up routine is at your property or what you're doing because you're using AI, put one in on your website. Use your Gmail account, your Yahoo account, your Me account, your Apple account, whatever email you have besides your work email. Put in a guest card for your property when you put in all the other ones so you can see how you stack up and grade yourself. And if you're at the bottom or if you're in the middle, find ways to tweak it to make yourself stand out. Well, we did it, guys. We did it in under 10 minutes today. Thank you for listening to Rooms with Ronald, the Micro Living Edition. I'm your host, Ronald Harrington, and today we talked about not getting lost in translation. Until next time, guys, happy leasing.
Thank you for tuning in today. I hope I left you with some fresh ideas or a new perspective. Leasing and marketing are evolving rapidly, and Rooms with Ronald is committed to offering a place to hear about those changes. We also celebrate and acknowledge the fundamentals of exceptional service that will never go out of style. So, if you enjoyed this episode, please like, comment, or subscribe. Visit multifamilymedianetwork.com to learn more about our other exceptional industry podcasts, call pieces, and sponsorship opportunities.